The following passage is taken from the Mary Anomaly, a story by Andy Nowicki. To purchase this story for just $2.95, follow the link below. The Mary Anomaly by Andy Nowicki, Part 2, second reading. Over the course of the days that followed, Natalie managed to strike up a rapport of sorts with Jonas regarding his remarkable illustrations. Every single picture that he showed her, she found, depicted the same catastrophe, albeit from different perspectives. Some focused more on the skyscrapers when they were burning, towering inferno style, with hapless people trapped within. Some zoomed in on the pitiful faces of those doomed folks as they stood or sat within this enormous structure on the brink of collapse. The emotion that Jonas's pen managed to evoke in these faces was remarkable. With just a few pen strokes, he somehow rendered their unfathomable horror and dread manifest to the viewer. Other pictures depicted the moment of the building's collapse. Ones followed the other by a few minutes. Both inexplicably became little but dust in a matter of a few seconds, and the resultant chaos and terror which followed in the wake of their collapses. There were also drawings which would more accurately be described as portraits, and these were many and varied. Some portrayed men and women in business suits, looking shaken and dazed as dust coated their faces, their fancy shoes hopelessly smudged. Others were passers-by, gazing up from the street at the dramatic sight of the skyscraper set aflame, many shielding their eyes, their mouths agape. Also pictured were firemen in full gear, rushing towards the structures, striding up a long staircase, presumably in the building's interior. Finally, there were the truly upsetting pictures, which displayed with unsparing detail those who were either dead or in the process of dying. Some depicted people who fell, or had they jumped, out of a shattered window on a high floor and were on their way to meeting the unforgiving pavement far below. Some of them were screaming in terror as gravity yanked them earthward, while others seemed stoic, even resigned. One woman's skirt flew open almost lewdly as she tumbled through the open air. Another man's coat fell off his body and hovered spectrally above him. These same people were shown, again with unflinching attention to detail, after their long, sad, terrifying descent had come to its inevitably instantaneous end at the street level. These pictures contained such intensely detailed blood, gore, and disfigurement that Natalie could scarcely even look at them. She had never seen the mangled corpses of people who had fallen from a great height, so she could not properly judge whether these drawings were accurate, but they seized her imagination in a way that no inauthentic depiction of such carnage could possibly do.